Most men think a hug is just a simple greeting, something casual, something automatic, something meaningless. But the truth is very different. A hug is not just physical contact. It is one of the fastest ways a woman subconsciously reads your emotional state, your confidence, and your presence. And in just a few seconds, she is not thinking in words. She is feeling you, your calmness, your nervousness, your grounding, your pressure. Everything is being transmitted without a single word. And here's what most men never realize. A woman does not analyze a hug logically. She experiences it emotionally. And in that emotional experience, her subconscious is asking one silent question. Do I feel safe with this man, or do I feel tension? Because safety always comes first. Before attraction, before romance, before anything deeper, there is always emotional safety. If she feels calm around you, attraction can grow naturally. But if she feels rushed, unstable, or pressured, the emotional door closes immediately. And this is where most men already start wrong, even before the hug happens. Because the hug does not begin when your arms touch her. It begins the moment she sees you approaching. In that instant, she is reading your energy. Are you rushed or relaxed? Are you grounded or seeking approval? Are you confident or uncertain? And the biggest mistake men make is rushing in. They treat the hug like an action to complete instead of an experience to enter. But attraction is never created through rushing. It is created through presence. When you approach slowly, when your shoulders are relaxed, when your face is calm, when your energy is steady, something changes in her perception. She doesn't feel pressure. She feels stability. And stability is rare. That's what makes it powerful. Because think about it. Most people move through social moments with hidden tension, slight nervousness, slight urgency, slight need for approval. But when a man moves without that, when he is simply there without needing anything, it creates a completely different emotional signal. And then comes the transition into the hug. This is where most men destroy the moment without even realizing it. They either rush in too fast, or hesitate awkwardly, or overthink the movement. But the correct way is simple, smooth, natural, unforced. A small pause, natural eye contact, a calm lean forward, and then the hug happens without effort. There is no spike in emotion, no sudden movement, no tension in the body. It feels like flow, not execution. And inside the hug itself, there are subtle things that matter more than people think. The pressure should be stable, not too tight, not too loose. Too tight feels like control, too loose feels like distance. Stability feels like grounding, and grounding creates comfort. Then there is stillness. Most men fidget slightly, adjust, move their hands, or overthink their position. But stillness is what creates presence. When your body is still, your energy feels anchored. And when energy feels anchored, the nervous system of the other person relaxes naturally. Then there is duration, not rushed, not dragged, just natural. The brain always detects extremes. Too short feels emotionally disconnected, too long feels awkward. But natural timing feels effortless, and effortlessness feels safe. And something even deeper happens here. Breathing. When you are calm, your breathing slows, and without realizing it, her body begins to match your rhythm. This is subconscious synchronization. It is not something she chooses, it is something her nervous system responds to, and that creates emotional alignment. In that moment, she is not thinking, he is trying something, she is feeling, I feel comfortable here. And that difference is everything. Because attraction does not grow from pressure. It grows from comfort that feels natural. But if the energy is wrong, if there is rushing, tension, overthinking, or neediness, her body picks it up instantly. The hug may still happen physically, but emotionally it becomes disconnected. And no matter how perfect the technique is, energy always wins over technique. And another important part most men ignore is what happens after the hug. because many men break the effect right after it ends. They become awkward, they oversmile, they overtalk, or they shift their energy suddenly. But the correct way is simple. You stay consistent. A calm smile, a natural posture, a normal continuation of interaction. No pressure, no overreaction, because emotional stability must continue even after physical contact ends. Otherwise, the moment collapses. And this is the core truth most people never understand. A hug is never just a hug. It is a reflection of your internal state. It reveals how grounded you are, how present you are, and how comfortable you are in your own energy. If you are calm, she feels calm. If you are grounded, she feels safe. And when a woman feels safe around you, not forced, not impressed, but genuinely safe, that is where deeper emotional attraction begins naturally. Not through tricks, not through manipulation, not through trying to create an effect, but through simply being a man whose presence feels stable enough that her nervous system can relax. Because in the end, what stays with her is not the hug itself, but how she felt inside it.